I went to the wrong screen. It's my bad. Oh, I forgot to lock my door. Let's not let's not forget about that. I kind of worry about like when I move and my apartment doesn't have like, right now I have like a key card to my door, and then it has a deadlock on the inside, but like you can't get in unless you have the, you know, but I always like to have the deadlock. But like I worry about like moving somewhere and there's no key card, it's just like a key. I'm gonna forget to lock my door all the time. Like, hi Bingo. Bingo is literally all up in my business right now. What's up everybody? Welcome Darkside, welcome Rising, welcome Vestera, welcome Gonzo, welcome Ray. How are you guys today? How's your days been? Tell me all about it. Oh my gosh guys, how are you? Literally, how are you? Tell me all about it. Why did I kind of turn into Mickey Mouse? Oh my god, this every time I think about Mickey Mouse, I think about that that yard bit about Sykkuno. I feel like I cannot elaborate, but hi. Oh. Hi, Bingo. She's talking. She's speaking her truth right now, and you guys better fucking listen to her. 93 days? Holy, I thought I was slow. Oh my gosh, 93 days? I was slow. Oh my god. Okay, I just need to make sure my audio levels are good. Like, I don't know what happened, but like, something with my mic, I don't even fucking know. With Ghost Pepper Ranch, how'd that go for you? Oh my god, the Globy homepage is a graduated talent. This is crazy. Like, graduated a long time ago, guys. It's a bit funny. They said on their thing that they hit 250K on like the Globy official YouTube channel. I'm like, what? How? Oh my god, they did. What are they posting? Oh, they're posting shorts of their talents. Ow. It's an interesting approach. I feel like, is it were they streaming it or were they like a video series? Because I feel like, okay, if I didn't have chat's help on some things, maybe I would be in a similar spot. But I don't know. I feel like getting to room 46 isn't the hardest thing. I mostly did okay. I mostly did most of it by myself. He streamed it live, but it wasn't a straight marathon. Okay. I mean, mine wasn't a straight marathon. Mine was, what you call it? Stream series. Oh my gosh. I need to cut Bingo's nails. She scratched the shit out of my hand this morning. Just because, you know, when we wake up, she likes to play, but, her playing was very violent. That can make you schizophrenic? Oh yeah, 100%. I often feel schizophrenic playing Blueprints. I remember when I started playing Blueprints for a long time, I was like genuinely convinced that it was going to turn into like a horror game. Like I was genuinely convinced that I was going to turn around and there was going to be someone there. Like in the game. I really thought it was going to turn into like, which this would be crazy. Blueprints, April Fool's Blueprints, I'm telling you, devs, listen to me. Make it so someone is following you. Like, I swear to God, Oh, hi. Oh. I was like convinced that it was gonna turn into a horror game for like the first couple streams. I really felt like that I was gonna turn around and there was gonna be someone there. Like the fucking guy in the box, what's his name? The genie? You put a coin in. Oh my god, what is that thing called? Fortune teller? He has a name. It's like Al-Zahara or something. Anyways, that scared the shit out of me when I first went into his room and he started talking to me. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Sounds like it should be Halloween themed. I know, but like we already missed Halloween, so we need to pick it up, you know? We need to... The next possible time is April Fool's. But yeah, how is everybody today? What did I do today? I had class. I had class. But I didn't really do much in class. Okay, so I was sitting in class today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna, like, write out my schedule for the rest of the semester. I was like, we got, like, a month left. I have so many projects to do. I still haven't started anything for my psychology class. You know, I was like, let me write out, like, let me schedule out kind of, like, a timeline of when I'm gonna work on all my projects. And mostly the time that I have is, like, the weekends. And it's really annoying because the room that I work, like, I don't like, some of my friends, a lot of people in my major, they'll go into other rooms, they'll go to the fashion design rooms, they'll go to other pattern making rooms. I don't want to do that. Or, like, sometimes, okay, so the problem with, like, the room that my class is in is that it's only open on the afternoons on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. The only day that it's open all day is Sunday. But I don't like starting working in one room and then moving to another room. I don't like it. Okay? I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. If I have to grab all my stuff, I have to break down my machine, I have to, like, take all my shit to another room, I'm just gonna go home. Like, I'm just gonna go home. I'm not gonna... Instead of going to another room, I'm gonna go to my locker, I'm gonna put my shit in my locker, and I'm gonna leave. Oh! What is going on? She's upset with me because I'm out of wet food, and I've been giving her dry food for the last couple of days because I'm going to the pet store tomorrow. She's upset with me. So yeah, my times that I can work on projects are during class, and then Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon, Sunday all day, Monday afternoon. Okay? This weekend, I can only really go in on, like, Sunday morning because I'm busy. Like, I have the VSMP, it conflicts. So I only have really Sunday morning, and then I can do like Monday afternoon. Outside of this weekend, I have 2 weekends until 2 of my big ass final projects that I haven't started working on yet are due. And it's not that I haven't started working on them from my fault, okay? It's the fucking professor's fault. One of my professors assigned it yesterday morning. She gave us our final, and like our final was like we have to like copy a blouse that she has. Like she gave us a blouse, we have to make the pattern for the blouse and make it look like the blouse that she gave us. Okay, she handed out the blouses yesterday. Have you started the assignments for the online class? No, I looked at them the other day. My friend made me look at them. She was like, Laurel, we're gonna do this together. I was like, I'm too scared. She was like, we're gonna do it together. You're gonna open up Brightspace and we're gonna look at your assignments. So I did, and it doesn't seem like it's too much. Like, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be fucked, okay? But like, my pattern making professor handed out the assignment. My physical pattern making professor handed out the assignment yesterday. And it's due December 10th. So you would think, okay, that like, that's a month. But no. Because there's Thanksgiving, so you lose a weekend. And then, like, it's already less than a month. She already handed it to us with less than a month. And we have to make the pattern, and then we have to make the garment in final fabric. So basically, like, what we have to do, like, thinking about how much work it's gonna be, you have to make the pattern, and then you have to make a full draft, okay? You have to go buy the fabric, you have to cut the fabric, which takes a long time. Buying and cutting fabric, that's half a day. And then you have to sew it all together. So that's like 5 steps, and each one of those steps is probably a day. Sewing the blouse together can be like half the day of the buying and cutting, and then half an extra day, you know? So it's like a day and a half to sew the blouse together. So that's one final garment. My digital pattern making class has not told us what the final assignment is yet, but he has alluded to the fact that it is making a pattern in the digital software, printing it out, and making it into a physical garment in full fabric. So that is another full fabric garment I have to do that I don't even know what it's going to be. I don't know what the requirements are going to be. I don't know. And it's due in less than a month. That's due December 9th. Amazing. And then third, I have another blouse, because obviously I'm going to school to make fucking blouses, I guess. I have another blouse due in full fabric. Thankfully, I have the pattern done for that. But I still have to make the draft, buy the fabric, sew it. And then I have math class, and then I have to do all my psychology homework. And I was like planning it out, and it was like I basically have 2 fucking weekends to work on all of this shit, and I'm gonna fucking die. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. I knew it was gonna do this to me. I knew it was gonna hit me like a truck. Okay, the beginning of the semester was deceptively easy, but now... And I have to look for an apartment. I have to find a fucking apartment. Oh my god. I'm sorry, the beginning of this stream has just been me crashing out, but I saw an apartment listed last night. Literally listed. I have notifications set up for them to send me a notification every time an apartment in my budget, in my place, is listed. Okay? I hadn't even gotten the email when I found it. I literally have been sitting and fucking refreshing like 5 different websites to find a fucking apartment. I find a place. I love it. Under budget. Laundry. Big. Oven. Private bathroom. You'd be surprised. Some places are shared bathroom. I would rather kill myself. Like doorman. Did I mention laundry? Laundry? Laundry. Under budget? Big. Studio? Amazing. I fell in love. I was like, amazing. I sent them an email. Please let me apply. Please let me see the place. Please let me apply. I stay up all fucking night. No, I don't stay up all fucking night. But I wake up a lot. I have anxiety. So it was very difficult for me to fall asleep because I was like, what if they email me at midnight? And sometimes they do. You'd be surprised. I've gotten a lot of emails from apartments at midnight. Okay? Because I was like, if I have to wake up early, like, what if they want me to come see the place at 8 a.m. and I'm asleep and I sleep through the email? I wake up this morning, nothing. I'm like, okay, if they don't respond, you know, I emailed them at 8 p.m., you know? What if it's just outside of working hours, you know? I'm gonna wait until 11. I'm gonna give them like 2 hours of the workday to get back to me. 10:30 a.m. Apartment is marked as rented! What the fuck do you mean rented? You didn't even fucking email me back! I hate my life. All that work and here you are streaming. Yeah, I mean, I try, I know last year I canceled a lot of streams for finals and midterms. This time last year, I was in the worst, I was having the worst time I've ever had. They play a little break. Yeah, I will probably have to cut down on streaming for finals, but my goal is always to start working early enough and be on top of my shit enough to not have to cut down on streams for finals. Inevitably, I usually do, but I made it through midterms without having to cut down streams this year. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, let's play some blueprints. But yeah, I'm going to see an apartment tomorrow that I love. Love is a light word. There's pros and cons. For my budget, you're always gonna get pros and cons, okay? For my budget, I can't even find an apartment. It's interesting. There's pros and cons. Is it over budget a little bit? Yes. But my dad is in debt to me right now, so he's gonna pay more if I like the place. Why does like almost every class teacher and professor in class suck? Exactly. And then they make the classes that you actually like suck too. Because it's like, this class has a reasonable amount of work, but I don't have time to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I love my production class and I love the professor, and like, she has been so on top of her shit. Like, she has been giving us as much time as she can to do this project, but because of my other classes being such shit shows, like, I'm having to rush because they're not assigning the final like soon enough, so I'm having to rush, and like, it's because like, my production final is based off of something I did in pattern making, so my pattern making shit the bed, so now like, my pattern making professor fucked it up, so now it's like, it fucked up this other teacher who I like and who is so nice and who is like so prepared and like good at timing us out, but because my other professor fucked it up, and now it's I hate my life. You guys are gonna see me at a dark point in approximately 3 weeks. Just be prepared. In approximately 3 weeks, I'm gonna be living in the workroom again, which I'm kind of excited for. In some ways, I like it. I definitely prefer living in the workroom to like just doing homework. Like, I don't know. I feel like every time I get like, oh my god, I have so much work, like, I live in the workroom, you know, I have to think about, like, some of my friends, like, live in the library. Like, a lot of people live in the library, like, you know, during final season, they're, like, just writing a ton of essays, studying. I don't have to study for shit, and I'm grateful, like, you know? Oh! Schoolhouse. I swear they know when I'm starting a stream. Like, it's crazy. Oh my god, 2 dig spots in the schoolhouse? God damn. Is there something new on the desk? No, it's always been just these 2 papers. Okay. Something in here? Oh, no. Okay. Accommodation class is shit. I can't fucking do. And I literally told them they were talking, hey. And guess what I have to do? Yeah, I haven't tried to get accommodation. I probably should. But I don't know. I've kind of, every semester I'm like, I'll get accommodation. And then I don't. Because I don't want to bother my doctor. Like, I don't know. I have this complex where, like, do I know I'm disabled? Yes. Do I look disabled? No. So do I have a complex about it? Yes. Like, you know, it's like, it's almost like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm like, I don't deserve accommodation. Or like, I don't want to bother my doctor. Could be worse, you know? Because like, then she'd have to write me a note. She's probably so busy. Like, and literally all I need is an accommodation that makes it so I have to be able to sit down during demos. Cause like professors, okay, so since I go to fashion school, right? Professors like give demos of like, you know, how to drape so-and-so blouse, how to do blah blah blah. And they just kind of expect you to stand for like 45 minutes while they do that. And okay, I've been slacking on my physical therapy. I can't stand for like more than like 10 minutes. Like if I'm not like moving. I can walk for more than 10 minutes. But like standing still for more than 10 minutes is not necessarily something I'm able to do. So, oh, darkroom is so annoying. They need to fix that, where like you can't just turn it off. So, but usually I'm able to, like, professors don't care. Like, I've only had a professor tell me I have to stand once. And after that, like, she didn't make it a big deal. Like, I just started, oh, planetarium! I've never had this, but I don't want to be in a dead end right now, so. Wait, what was it that I had to get? I thought I had to get a book. Oh, I just didn't fucking read. I didn't read this. Okay, maybe next time I'll read it. I'm not gonna read it. But I've only had one time that a professor, like, scolded me for sitting. And it wasn't even during a demo. It was during, like, lab, like work time. And I was sitting while draping, which I do all the time. The fuck? Why is this locked? Whatever, I guess. I was sitting while draping. And my professor came over and she was like, no, we don't sit while we're draping, we stand. And I was like, I got bad knees. And she was like, I don't care. And I'm like, kill yourself. No. I didn't say that. But then she never, like, made a fuss about it after that, so. And that was in freshman year. Armory. Ooh, the axe. Is there anything I want to axe? Maybe I should think about it. For now, I'll get the Morning Star. Package room. Oh, I need a key. Oh, never mind. All of these are kind of ass. But I guess I'll do another classroom. But yeah, I've heard the accommodation services at my school is like really shit and takes forever. The fuck? Package came in the mail? What? Mpreg? In blueprints? In my puzzle adventure game? Men getting pregnant? I think Mpreg would solve a lot of our problems as a society, honestly. Okay, I definitely need one key. Ooh, epic! More keys! This is basically another storage room. It's got the exact same shit. Okay. clock tower. I won't do it. Because it's a dead end and I actually really need literally anything but a dead end. It's gonna be the classroom curse again, where it like becomes like a shelf at the top. But there's two places I can escape the shelf. Or one place I can escape the shelf at least. But I need a key. Well, I have a key now. I needed a key. Courtyard! Holy fuck! It's been a while since something that gnarly has escaped me. I, like, genuinely think there was something wrong with me in high school. Jesse Corner. Like, looking back on it, burping used to be, like, a big part of my brand and, like, my channel and stuff. And I would, like, burp, like, all the time. And now, like, I don't really anymore. And I'm starting to think there was something wrong with me. I would really like a shovel. Shovel? Shovel! Let's fucking go. Ooh, and a metal detector? Wait, this is such a good shop, and I have so much money. Salt shaker. What the fuck were you eating back then? Dude, I don't know. Like, genuinely and truly, I don't know. I mean, I was eating better back then, is the thing. Like, I was eating, like, home cooking. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. All of these are a dead end? No, yeah, totally. Totally. At least I can draft something. Oh, dormitory. I've never seen this before. Should we just get the casino? I mean, vestibule could be fun. Could be fun. Could be shit. You guys got any advice on which one I should choose? All of these are kind of shit. Could you give me several stacks of wet sponges? Mystera, what is why? They're all shit. Yeah, they kind of are all shit. Should I even take one? I want to make a moist room. Why? You know what? Let's get the casino. 2 gems? I'm never gonna get the casino. I'm never gonna purchase it. We'll come back later if we want to. Should I get my package? I mean, this is kind of the only place I could. Or should I just put another classroom? Package. Better be something good. Oh, it is something good. It's actually like exactly what I wanted. I was gonna say I hope there's gems. Let's fucking go. That's totally par. Sorry, I'll leave. I'm so excited to get an apartment. No letters to read? I haven't gotten any new letters, so no. Let's go this way. Okay, I need to remember that ooh, fuck. I can redraw. As much as I would like the lab I cannot afford to cut myself off here, so I'm gonna... Oh my god, why are they... Why can I not get a single room that goes up or this way? Like... You're fucking kidding me. Like, you're genuinely fucking with me. Okay. They need to buff the lockpick kit. Oh, a bomb! Let's go! I am inclined to agree with you. You're fucking kidding. Like, what? Why? Like, why does this always happen? I'm just gonna get another key. Create a thing. What could I create? What is it beeping? No, it's not in here. Oh. This is fucking crazy. Oh, hall pass. I always miss this item. Wait, what does it do again? You will not lose steps when traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Why would I have 2 adjoining hallways, though? Riddle me this. Which way am I going? This way. The other way is quite literally a dead end. No contraptions to make. Oh. Well, why the fuck do I have the lockpick kit then? I should probably make a contraption. I'm gonna redraw, see if I can get something with multiple doors. Huge! Wait, actually huge. Ooh, morning room! Am I thinking tunnel? Ooh, tunnel! Tunnel could work. Oh, nice. Let's roll the dice, yeah. Oh my god. What's the point of the lockpick kit? Drawing room. I just want to, like, do as much... Is this what they were looking... What was beeping? Oh. Oh, a key! Actually, very useful. Let's classroom it up. You know what? Put hashtag put more classrooms down. Maybe I'll actually get to the top of the classrooms. Okay, spare room into the foundation. Let's fucking go. We're in. Okay. I think we may, I don't want to speak too soon, we may have recovered from getting hit with the classroom curse. We did get hit with the classroom curse. We did get shelved. But we had one escape and we turned it into something. We turned it into a foundation. We turned it into passageway. Huge. Okay. I don't want to go up. Let me go down. Holy shit, it's actually useful. Okay, I'm gonna hit classroom this way. So that, oh, lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. I already have so many items. Eat an apple. Ooh, office, gallery. I'm gonna go gallery. Because office cost gem. This give me gem. Oh, and I forgot to give you this. Please pray for me. Give us an update on if you die. Let's observatory. Oh, dice. Let's fucking go. Let's roll the dice. Yeah. Okay, this is the apple. This is the key. That is the doors. We avoid the doors. We like this. What is this? I don't know what all this is. I'm going to confer with the book. How far were you into the book puzzle? I am only missing one book in book puzzle. Should the worst come to pass. What the fuck is that? This is definitely the 4 doors. This is Diamond Miner. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe it's just 5 individual stars. Yeah, the only one with 5 is the Southern Cross. Huh. Let's see. Oh, it's the slice and the twins! Huge. Lockpick kit actually working for once in its fucking life. DBA! Welcome! How for art thou today, DBA? I got Taco Bell for lunch today. And, I'm beefing with Taco Bell right now because they charge a whole ass $1 for if you want to add sour cream, and then another $1 if you want to add onions. Okay, so I decided to buy my own sour cream and onions, which I use for other things that I cook, but also to have specifically for Taco Bell. Okay, wait, 7 plus 8. Ooh, this one always gets me. 15. 15 minus 10, 5. 5 times 4, 20. Holy shit. 20 minus 6 minus 14 is 0. 0 divided by 5. Is 0 an option? Wait a second. Oh, wait. This is first. So 20 times 2 is 40. Minus 20 is 20. Divided by 5 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus 3 is 6. Times 3 is 6 times 3. 18. Huge. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Ugh. I kind of hate the silver key, to be honest. But yeah, so I got my own shit so that Taco Bell wouldn't charge me an arm and a leg, you know? And then I get home, I get my Taco Bell, no onions, no cream cheese, not cream cheese, no sour cream on it. I get home, I put my onions on it, amazing. I go to put my sour cream on it. My tub of sour cream fucking froze in my fridge. This is a problem my mini fridge has been having, is it freezes shit sometimes. Like, it froze my fucking sour cream. And sour cream is my favorite thing to have on tacos. Like, I feel like tacos are kind of an excuse for me to eat sour cream, like, honestly, you know? Like, I love sour cream. You guys don't understand. When I was little, my mom would make chili, and I don't like chili because I don't like beans. But she would make chili and pasta because I don't know if, I don't think that's authentic, but it's definitely something white people do is chili and pasta, like elbow pasta. But I didn't like the chili, so I just have the pasta. But I didn't want to have plain pasta. And I liked the vibes that chili gave, you know. So, oh, experiment. You're right. So I would I would take the plain pasta and I would put sour cream on it. Just sour cream. Just plain pasta with sour cream. And that was like, I mean, even if we weren't making chili, sometimes I would just eat that. It was like one of my favorite meals as a child, to be honest. And I kind of want to try it again as an adult. I'm like, maybe little Laurel was onto something. It's not cold at all. I wish there was a Chili's in the city. There is no Chili's. Laurel, what the fuck? What? Oh my god, more letters to the mailroom. Should I just immediately send one letter? I have doubts about the security doors ever working. So I'm gonna do immediately a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. No, let's do security doors. Sometimes they don't work, sometimes they pop off. And I already have the power turned off, so I just need to get security, which I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten security yet. Ooh! The magnifying glass. Cat food chili? Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where am I? Yeah, let's treat it as if I'll get into this side of the room if I can. Treasure trove! Oh, I have no keys for the treasure trove. That's fucked up. Well. Well. Time to go back. Okay, I need... Did I spread gold throughout the estate already? Have you done a certain puzzle in the drafting studio yet? I don't think I've ever done a puzzle in the drafting studio, so no. Okay, I'm kind of rolling in it, but I need steps. Yeah, I need steps. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. My textiles professor, oh. This really puts a wrench in things. I was really counting on this specific security door. And I have no keys. So this is gonna have to be security. Please. Ah. Please. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Well, so funny story. We're fucked. Is it Una's Honest Day? Oh my gosh, is it? Is the foundation door locked? I don't know. Even if it is, I have a key. I have a key that leads to a room with many doors. So I can definitely use that. I have the 8 key also. Oh, but it's not. I have the silver key or whatever. I just really need to get security. Oh, there's also dig spots. Okay, I'll use the silver key here. There's dig spots around the house that I think I can do. I mean, either of these doesn't really matter, right? Oh, but this has dig spots in it. So yeah, I'll do this. Please. Please give me a key. Please give me a key. Fuck. I spent so many gems on this, and for what? Eater, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can use my 8 key, actually. What did I need? Like, what was the requirement for the clock tower that I fucked up? Oh, I need to get to... I need to be able to get to the foundation with the clock tower. And I already did. But I'm gonna do this and bank on being able to get, like, down. Or something. I don't even know. Oh, fuck. Oh! Let's go. Please give me security. Like, why have I not gotten security? Genuinely and truly. I put it at difficulty, like, normal, I think. I'm gonna kill myself. What? Who said that? Okay, what? Yeah, I mean... Fuck. I didn't even see that that door was a security door. Oh wait, grade 7. I've never been here. Oh my god. You know what? I'll come back if I get to... I'm gonna have to come back here anyways. Okay, I have to go all the way back to the beginning. It's not worth doing the math class if I'm not gonna get to grade 8 or something. I remembered there is a pair of chests in the hallway, or in the entranceway. And if I can... You could raise your allowance. Wait, how? Drafting studio? Oh, I haven't done the... Is there like a puzzle box thingy in the drafting studio that I haven't done? Give me a key, give me a key, give me a key, give me a key, give me... It's Jover. Oh wait, there's dig spots out in the... by the classroom. We have one final chance. And then I have to go all the way back up and then pray that I get security. I don't think we will. We have never gotten to grade 7 before though. So I guess it's a little bit of a dub. Oh! Shit. Let's go. Brick! Literally bricked up right now. Okay, we got one key. We gotta pray that we get security with this last thing. Or if we get another classroom, that's grade 8. Isn't there only 8 grades? Isn't, ace the classroom final exam? Oh, I bet you only have like one chance at it though. You know what I mean? Like, I bet it's like, if you fail it this time, then you're fucked. Then you have to like, retake it, like, you have to get all the way back up to 8 again. So maybe, am I gonna pass by the classroom that's grade 8? I think this is, I can go back there before I go, I think. Definitely should have enough steps. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go back to grade 7. It's through here. Puzzle? Did I not use the key that this gave me? Oh, shit. I don't think I did. I think I'm gonna have to do that puzzle again. I kind of forget what the answers were, but I'm sure I'll remember eventually. Okay, grade 7. This is the test. So let me get my notebook out. And where's my pen? Low-key, I might have lost my pen. I can't remember what I did with it. Oh, here it is. Just becomes very difficult to get the 8 classrooms again. Yeah. Okay, grade 7. What? Why is this algebra class but it's not? Okay, so this is, oh, is this squared? That would make sense if it's squared. Two, three. 1, 2, oh, there's 12. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is probably squared. Let me see, is there anyone who got a better grade on this? That kid got a C. Whoa. Remember, don't square till you're there. What the fuck does this mean? A fucking flowchart? Okay, this kid did a little better than the other kid. Okay, both of them say this is 9, so I trust that. So it's like a... Oh wait, I should write down what the question is, because it won't be in like the same order. If it's on like a test. So 3 in a square equals, with a circle, equals 9. 3 in a square minus, I'm assuming that yellow is minus. I'm going off of also the rules of the billiard room. Minus 2. Wait, no, that's not a 2, that's a 5. Minus 5 equal 4. Because that's 9 minus 5 is 4. 7 plus 5 in a square in a circle is 5 times 5 is 25, plus 7 is like 30. Oh wait, no, it's minus. Wait a second, what? So is it negative 5 squared? I think I'm stupid. confused on what the squares and the diamonds and the flowchart means. Like, what the fuck does the flowchart mean? And why? Like, that's not algebra. Is any of this on the fucking final exam? Do I have to know this? Can I flunk 8th grade or 7th grade? I'm gonna fail all my class. I'm gonna flunk out of middle school. Using their form of algebra, so yeah. But like, what does it mean? Like, what the fuck? The fuck does this fucking... I can't even begin to understand what the fucking flowchart means. Like, does that just mean rounded? But why are there ones with like different, like multiple lines? Like, and why can't they just use regular algebra? Me in a puzzle game, being like, why the fuck is this a puzzle? I wonder what the diamond means and the flow. Like, I'm not good enough at math for this. You know? I'm eating my pen. You'll get more exposure to these symbols in another room. Okay. If you haven't noticed already. Fuck. I haven't noticed. Is it the billiard room? I mean, I have exposure. Okay, wait a second. At least take a picture of one of the tests. And take a picture of 2 of the tests. So that I can figure it out when I'm taking the final, if I get there today. The thing is, like, I might not even get to the final today. So then... if I don't get to the final today, I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Gots to go this way. It's through here? Yes. Gotta get to the door right before. She's rhyming. Okay, billiard room core. Where are the squiggly lines? I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing them. Where are the squiggly lines? Did we look at dropping soil yet? No. Is that where the squiggly lines are? Alright, well, let's see what's in here. Well, I'm just... No, yeah, totally. I just... No, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I can at least do this. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Well, fuck. Why did I write in my treasure trove notes page? this is true, because this is red handwritten. So, yeah, and I mean, I knew that. I knew it was a true statement. Because it's just the true treasure is not in the house, which I know. Okay, I don't know if I can make it back to the drafting studio with the steps I have, but I will see if I can. Why am I hungry again? I just ate dinner. Why am I hunger? I must conquer my hunger like a warrior, like a wolf. I must overcome. I am not getting there in 5 steps. So, oh, it would have been nice to combine some shit in the workshop. Also not getting there in 5 steps. So, fuck this. Call it a day. Semi-successful day, I would say. Decent first day. Decent warm-up round, you know? Oh, hi, big girl. Hi, baby. Oh, you're very cute. Yes, you are. You're very cute. She's so cute. You resolve the puzzle in room 8, you get an allowance token. Oh, I did that already. I solved the puzzle already, but I think I didn't use the key that it gave me. So maybe it... you need to do it again? I don't know, because I did the puzzle. But didn't I give an allowance token and a key? Didn't have a key. Oh. Why did I think it had a key? I would have liked to shuffle from the tool shed, but you know, it's good to want things. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Oh, you could just get more allowance if you keep solving the puzzle? What? Infinite allowance? I did not know that. Okay. This is a normal run, not plagued by fucking bullshit. Ooh, Rumpus Room. I can adjust the rarity of Rumpus Room. Guest bedroom, I want to make rarer because I hate it. Rumpus Room? Oh, Rumpus Room's already standard. How is Rumpus Room standard? I never get it. It definitely is easier to get allowance through experiments, especially after you unlock the thing. Of course. Whenever you draft an archive floor hand, whenever drafting, when you spend 2 or more. Ooh, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Or set your dice to 2. We need to think, do we want to think about the bigger picture? Or do we want to think about the run today? I'll do permanently add to your allowance, because I haven't done it in a while. And now... hack into the fucking mainframe. And I'm going to unlock security. And I am going to learn my lesson from yesterday. Okay. Keycard system settings, set security level, low. I've ever gotten in one run was 25 with the archive experiment? What? How? Oh, it's whenever you draft. Is it whenever you build one? Like whenever you click on one, or is it just whenever you like whenever it comes up as an option? I thought it was like whenever you build one, but is it whenever it comes up as an option? Courtyard. Love a courtyard. Can't see and it's labeled as archived. Wait, draft as in it comes up, or draft as in you build it? I fucked up. How'd you fuck up? What'd you do this time, huh? Two keys. Oh. Car keys. Car keys are such a shit music room pull. What the fuck? Why the fuck? Why would I give a fuck? Drank way too much water and now I feel really sick. Suffering from success. Suffering from caring about your health. Oh, it's all dead ends. So I guess I'll get the utility closet. And turn on the garage. Turn off the dark room. Turn off the gymnasium. Turn on the dark room. Turn off this keycard security system. Haul ass all the way back to the laboratory. I like saying it like laboratory. Like I am an evil science man. You ever consider that? You ever consider that you have the option to be an evil science man? Going hee 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 hoo hoo evil science things. You know? And ooh, broken lever. The terrace. Sometimes I wonder, like, I feel like mad scientists are cool as fuck because they're also just, like, smart. Like, I feel like, okay, wait a second, I gotta lock in. Gems are in the blue box. The false boxes are both true. The true boxes are both empty. What the fuck? Huh? I don't like this. I don't like this one. I'm just gonna go with the blue box. That said the gems are in the blue box, I believe it. Oh, let's go! Wait, I actually didn't believe it. I was actually bluffing, but it worked out. Yay! Lockpick kit. Oh my god, it actually worked. I never expect the lockpick kit to work. Oh my god, this is my only chance. Okay, I'll do chapel then. I was gonna do the commissary, but I'll do a little chapel roan. Exposing YouTube as being what? Wait, what? Tell me the tea. What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? I wanna know. Is it about like a lot of YouTubers have been going after YouTube for like their shitty moderation system? Which if you want to talk about YouTube and their shitty moderation system, don't even get me started. You know, don't threaten me with a good fucking time about talking shit about YouTube and their moderation. Like, oh my god. I will talk your ear off about it. It's crazy. Like, oh, I forgot about the fact about the foundation. But I mean, I don't know if you guys remember when I fucking, lost, I lost the ability to be monetized for an entire fucking month because of YouTube and its shit moderation system. Oh my god, I couldn't get a hold of a real person. No matter, I think eventually I talked to maybe one real person, but like, I went through like 5 bots. Like, I would keep asking, like, you know, they'd be like, I can't do anything. I'd be like, let me speak to your manager. They'd be like, I can't do anything. Let me speak to your manager. And then finally, I think I did get to maybe a real person. He focused more on Unis Honest when YouTube wanted him to do more with Markiplier and didn't support them. Oh. Should I just do a bedroom closet here or observatory? I'll go observatory. Like, I finally think I got through to a human at the end, but it just, I simply cannot fathom why, like, okay, so the thing that I ran into was I accidentally fucked up something with my AdSense account. I thought I had it under one email, but turns out I had put it under another email, and I accidentally logged into the wrong one. Like, I literally just logged into the wrong AdSense account on YouTube. And because I logged into the wrong AdSense account, I was locked out of, like, I could not, my channel was demonetized. What the fuck? Yeah, because I could not because I logged into the wrong AdSense account, my channel was fully demonetized for a whole month. Which was fucked. And so I reached out to YouTube support. I was like, hey guys, this happened, like, you know, thinking it would be like a quick fix. Thinking, you know, I logged into the wrong AdSense account, and they had a thing like, you can't log into multiple AdSense accounts. Like, if you log into an AdSense account on YouTube, you have to wait 30 days to change it again, which I think is stupid. I think you should be able to log into an account and change it like once every 30 days. Do you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be that you can't change it. Like, you know what I don't know. Or it should at least give you a warning that you're changing the account. They also didn't do that. Like, there wasn't a warning, oh, you're trying to log into, like, this account, but actually you're linked to a different account. Like, there was no warning like, oh, do you want to change your AdSense account? No. But, like, anyways, so I had to reach out to YouTube support. I was like, hey guys, like, and I have access to partner support because I'm a YouTube partner. So I was like, hey guys, you know, blah blah blah, this happened. Can we fix it? Love to get this fixed. Thanks, thanks, bye. Thinking it would be like such a simple fix, because as it should be. No. They were like, okay, you gotta talk to AdSense about that. And I was like, okay, I can go talk to AdSense, but how? Like, I was like, you know, I don't have any way to talk to AdSense. And they were like, oh yeah, we don't have any way to talk to AdSense either. And I was like, what do you mean you don't have any way to talk to AdSense either? Like, you guys are literally YouTube. And they were like, yeah, AdSense doesn't have support. And I was like, but you told me to go talk to AdSense. But they don't have support? Like, there's no way. You told me to go talk to AdSense, but there's no way I can talk to AdSense. And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, so what the fuck is your fucking problem? So that was basically, I had that conversation about 20 times. That conversation that I just replayed for you, I had that conversation about 20 times. Which is like, literally just go talk to AdSense. Me, where do I talk to AdSense? YouTube, you can't. Me, then what the fuck am I supposed to do? YouTube, kill yourself. And also, I'm not a real human. Beep boop. Like, that's how it felt. Like, because I was not talking to real people. I know for a fact I was not talking to real people. All of these are kind of shit. Where does this door lead? Hallway. Oh, cool. But yeah, that's my eternal beef with YouTube. YouTube, like, people are talking about it now, about, like, YouTube false flagging videos and stuff, and, like, their customer service being ass. Which is, like, good that people are talking about it now. But, like, you know? Sorry. But I'm like, finally people are realizing, like, YouTube support is genuinely the worst experience I have ever had. Like, the worst customer support experience I've ever had is talking to YouTube support as a partnered streamer. Like, crazy. Crazy. And like, oh my god, why am I getting fucking no fucking rooms? YouTube sucking 4-pound in kitchen. Exactly. Like, and it's like part of why I'm like so scared to fuck up on YouTube, because like I know they will delete your channel and you'll never be able to get it back, and you'll never be able to talk to a human about it. Like, I've seen it happen. I've seen people on Twitter like literally begging for a human to look at their case because a YouTube bot deleted their whole fucking channel. Like, I've seen it happen. It will continue to happen. Like, and they don't give a fuck. They don't give a flying fuck. Like, they really don't. Oh my god, is it the same 3 rooms? Oh, it's just the classroom. Love the classroom. Add this classroom. Ah! Perf. Apparently there's a puzzle somewhere in here. I'm not seeing a puzzle. Where the puzzle? Ooh, day 1 was on Saturday. But yeah, genuinely the worst. Oh! I don't have the magnifying glass. Why the fuck am I continually getting these dead ends? Okay, at least I still have... Why am I in here? I went the wrong way. Okay. Open for business. Ooh, her ladyship's chamber. Yeah. Who up? Ladyship in the chamber. Have I been in here before? What the fuck is this? Whoa. Oh, it's locked. Oh, I got an upgrade disc. Holy shit, I haven't got an upgrade disc in forever. I have to find the key to the diary. The key to her heart. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I should kill myself. Umbrella. Oh, I really thought that was an item. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, does it ever end? Does it never end? You've actually never been in here? I think I have been. I think I've been in here once. Because I remember this locket. And I remember the diary being locked, but I don't know how to unlock the diary. Is the diary key in here? Or is it like an item that I have to get? I've never gotten the diary key as like an item. I feel like it should be in here. It's in an outer room. What the fuck does an outer room mean? Do you just mean like another room? Or like an outer room? Oh wait, I forgot upgrade disc. You have to like... Oh my god. Me and Ray on the same way. I'm excited! I haven't upgraded anything in so long. The spare room, spare bedroom, spare green room, spare hall. Cool, so... Cool, so these are all kind of shit. I feel like I'm between bedroom and green room. Very important decision. I was so excited. Ugh. Bedroom, there are some things that like give you things depending on the number of bedrooms you have. And then also my thought with spare bedroom is like the bedroom closet. I have the bedroom closet. It's an important decision. What? I have the bedroom closet, which is like a closet that you gain 2 extra items if you draft it adjacent to a bedroom. Spare green room, probably like gives more capacity for gems. And spare hall, if you have the thing that, like if you have the hall pass, I guess, would be useful. But I don't really, I don't know. I mean, I feel like none of these really matter. Am I stupid? Like, how would it be an important decision? Oh, the sleep mask also, you get steps if you go into a bedroom if you have the sleep mask. It would say underneath if any of these cost gems, right? I don't want to choose one and then it'd be like it costs gems, actually. Also more steps with nursery. I don't know if I've ever drafted the nursery. I feel like, okay, the difference is spare bedroom would give me more capacity for steps. Spare green room would give me more capacity for gems. Because there are multiple ways that you can get gems with green rooms. Oh, rooms stay the same cost. Oh, that would make sense. Because it would definitely be a downgrade if it went from like, I mean, spare room is also kind of already a shit thing. I might go bedroom. I feel like I'm not really a bedroom gamer though. I feel like I usually skew more towards the green rooms. This would also, it would raise my luck if I drafted it off of my cloister. If I got the green room. I feel like it's kind of a 50-50. which makes it kind of a nothing decision. Like, either one is good in my eyes. Do you want more steps, gems, or doors? Yeah. It's kind of like... You gotta go bedroom. Solely because of the bedroom closet, to be honest. Like, I feel like I can chain those together. And that would be pretty good. Because I already kind of like, I don't really give a shit, honestly. Oh wait, was this door locked? Was that why I didn't go in there? I have the... Oh, story time! Wait, I'm gonna... Okay, wait, I have to go to the bathroom first before we commence story time. And I'm gonna fill up my water. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. And Bingo, it's so cute. Hi, Bingo. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. She's a widow. Hello, baby. I am literally just so excited to have a fucking apartment. Like, ugh. I don't have food. I don't have any fucking food. Like, because I don't have a kitchen. I just don't have food. Like, I don't have like a... like, and I'm out of snacks. Zillow sent me an email. Sorry guys, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. I'm seeing a place tomorrow that I love, and if I get it, I will be the happiest man on earth. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful and natural. Does it have flaws? Yes. One of those being it doesn't have fucking laundry. But it's fine. Okay. Story time. Who's ready? Sorry. I just gotta get it all out before I start reading, you know? Oh wait, I read this. I read this already. This is what I haven't read. Many years ago, before peace had become a familiar word, there lived a group of rogues, so wayward that the locals deemed it appropriate to call their number the Unholy Hounds. They were feral outlaws composed of society's worst, in a time when society was at its worst, and for each crime that fearful travelers credited to the group, a dozen more lay unclaimed, each worse than the last. For the gentry, however, who often value their coffers more than their companions, no crime could measure more wicked than the group's primary enterprise, highway robbery, or high road robbery. One such member of this so-called band of rogues was a boy of 13 years old, Jesper. I met someone named Jesper once. Very interesting name. I thought he was cute. And then one time we were like alone together, and I ignored him and went on my phone instead. Because I'm scared of interaction with people. Who had not been lucky in life, having lost 2 brothers to war and parents to famine. In the years of hunger that followed, Laurel, focus. I got distracted. In the years of hunger that followed, Jesper lived in a gutter behind a churchyard, relying on the nourishment of scurrying bugs and weeds harvested from the cracks of the alleyway to sustain his pitiful existence. I'll tell him about this if I ever see him again. It is not surprising that a child aiming to escape such hardships would take to an easy road out. An easy and well-traveled road paved with temptations leading out of the city and into the gentry lands, where loose purse strings entwine with the strands of salvation and glisten equally with the hope of opportunity. It was this road that eventually led Jesper to the end of his youth, a hidden cave at the bottom of Black Bridge Canyon. It was here where he met his surrogate family and saviors, the notorious gang of godless outlaws known as the Unholy Hounds. Despite the hardened circumstances that led him to this vocation of banditry, Jesper was surprisingly tender-hearted and was often teased by the group for being too kind for such an ignoble life. For this reason, Jesper was assigned the innocent role of berry picker. It was not just innocence that set berry picking apart from the gang's more wicked undertakings, for it was the only duty performed without the safety of night's concealment. Jesper, no stranger to solitude, did not protest that he worked alone while the others slept soundly, tucked away in the cave at the bottom of Blackbridge Canyon. On one such occasion, Jesper decided to get an early start. He left the cave, berry basket in hand, and set out into the woods before the morning sun had even brushed against the tallest treetops. It was colder in the mornings, but the headway dawn afforded meant Jesper could reach the furthermost berry patches without worry of being chastised for tarrying upon his return. It took over 3 hours on foot to reach his destination, and along the way Jesper passed by many a familiar bush, all priorly pillaged and so bereft of berries that one would have to dedicate several moments in earnest examination before finding a single one. Jesper was patient, but even patience has its limits. He was confident that even accounting for the time lost to his stretch of travel, his efforts would be well worth the pains. Surveying the patches in this new grove surprised even Jesper. The red dots suspended among the leaves seemed as numerous as the stars in the sky. Upon seeing such a bounteous sight, he clutched his berry basket tightly and nearly toppled over out of joy. Once he had regained his senses, Jesper quickly made a decision. He would not reveal the location of this newfound treasure. Instead, he would earn the respect of his confederates who, upon seeing his yield, might attribute the success to hard work. Smiling at his plan, Jesper set off to fill his basket and was making steady strides in his task when the sound of thundering hooves interrupted him. A carriage is approaching! The thought of it made Jesper freeze. Had he been so enchanted by his discovery that he had neglected to observe his surroundings? How could a roadway be so close? He ducked down and crept towards the impending sound, hiding behind one of the larger bushes nearby. It was only a moment more before the sound source revealed itself. Within 50 paces of Jesper hid an elegant carriage with gold trim came soaring around a corner of trees, led by 2 beautiful white horses, and conveyed by a stern-looking driver seated atop the vehicle. Flaunting the most sophisticated regalia Jesper had ever seen, it was not just any carriage, it was a royal carriage. Even without having witnessed such a sight before, Jesper was certain. The sight had so transfixed Jesper that he stood awestruck, unable to tear away as the carriage approached. The little concealment the bush provided was soon proven unequal to the driver's lofty perch, and upon spotting the boy, he pulled the reins with such effect that the noble steeds slid to a sudden halt with precise control. "You boy, get out from behind that bush." He's Southern. He shouted with a rigidity that betrayed a modest amount of fear. "You startled me half to death coming around the bend of my own drive and seeing such an unfamiliar face in a place where there ought not to be any face." Jesper quickly contemplated running. The man was much older, and his dress was suitable for courtly behavior, not dashing through the bramble and mud. "I was just picking berries." Jesper raised the half-filled basket up to allow the driver to see proof of his words. The demeanor of the man suddenly changed. It was a change that Jesper was familiar with. He had seen many times the same stern expressions on the most fiendish bandits melt away when presented with the berry basket. Any suspicions that the driver might have had instantly evaporated, for even the notion of a member of the unholy hounds picking berries seemed farcical. I don't know what that word means. Farcical? The softened expression even made allowances for a smile. "Berries, eh? Say, you couldn't have picked a better spot for 'em, could you? I used to pick berries there as a boy." Jesper took his cue to finally step forward out from behind the bush, proudly brandishing his basket. "I know, and what luck I found them! I have only just begun picking, and look how many I have. It would have taken me 4-fold the time back home to procure this number." The driver bent down for a closer look. "And where is your home, boy? It must be quite far." I hope you're enjoying the voices. Jesper replied with a scripted response. "A little south of Tanner Fork, just past the burnt woods." "My God, that is far. You couldn't have come all this way only this morning." It was true. Tanner Fork was in the exact opposite direction that Jesper has traveled. And while that response would seem perfectly reasonable in a location closer to Blackbridge Canyon, he could see why it might seem less believable here. "Sir, I have traveled much farther for much less profit. I dare say there is no distance yet made by man that would not be worth such undertaking for a prize such as these. Surely you have tasted them yourself." Jesper felt happier with his response, as it seemed to amplify the man's smile. "In my youth often, but perhaps I took it for granted because I never had to travel very far, and even then my father always would drive us here in our carriage, so I'm ashamed I never had to walk such a stretch to earn an equal reward." It was Jesper's time to smile. "Then let my efforts reward us both today." He raised the basket even higher. "A taste in memory of your youth, good sir." The driver chuckled and removed one glove, bending over the seat to reach down to the basket, and at the moment his finger touched the first berry, the dagger in turn met his throat, cutting through a superficial layer of skin and drawing blood. Jesper caught the man's startled eyes. "And for that taste, I will have your purse, sir, in memory of my youth." "What? Jesper!" The driver's arm had gone stiff, his chin raised and trembling, more frightened than he had ever been before. Whether unable or incapable of speaking, he did not respond to the boy. Perhaps he did not think his jaw could afford to be engaged at this particular time. Jesper let the basket drop, freeing his other hand to probe the man's pockets. "Do not mistake me, sir. I will not kill you if you give me no cause, though I will admit the thought of taking your carriage and leaving you to the indignity of walking appeals to me." Get his ass. I lied, Jesper a bad guy. Unable to find a purse in the man's coat, Jesper pivoted to search the seat underneath him. "Why have you no purse upon your person?" The driver slowly raised his hand cautiously, pointing towards the carriage door behind him. Jesper lowered the knife's edge a small degree to allow the man to speak, which he did in turn softly. "There's a lockbox in the carriage." "Well, come down then and grant me the courtesy of sparing your life and binding your hands, a concession, I assure you, of my tender heart, for it would be much easier to slit your throat." The man started to comply, slowly lowering himself down from the carriage driver's seat. Once down, Jesper guided him away from the carriage to a nearby tree where he instructed him to get on his knees and put his hands behind his back. Ooh, kinky, Jesper. I'm really enjoying doing the Jesper voice. Excusing his inexperience, the man indulged Jesper while he figured out how to adequately bind him. The smile and kindness Jesper had seen on this man's face, now nothing more than a distant memory. In their place, cold, dark eyes displayed no emotion. I wonder, should I grant you the same clemency you are showing me? Oh wait, wrong guy. I wonder, should I grant you the same clemency you are showing me? Jesper stopped, surprised by the question, but ignored it, secured the final bindings, and then hastily returned to the carriage. With one hand on the door's handle, he turned back to the man. If there's no lockbox, there will be no clemency. Inside, the carriage was surprisingly dusty and unswept, a stark contrast to the elegant and polished golden facade of the exterior. It had apparently been many years since a passenger had enjoyed passage in this vehicle. This all but confirmed what Jesper had suspected. The driver of this carriage was not a liveried servant in the employ of some greater master. Any curiosity that this observation may have further produced was quickly abandoned upon seeing what rested under the carriage's back seat, a large wooden lockbox. Despite its hefty appearance, the box was surprisingly easy to handle. Within a few minutes, Jesper had dislodged it from its hold and carried it out into the sunlight. Inspecting the box carefully, 2 observations were made. Totemic symbols were found carved on all 4 sides of the box, hinted that the box was very old and likely not created by Arindian hands. From the old world, it reminded him of artifacts from the old world and was presumably crafted in one of the ancient realms. Secondly, the box was secured by a rusted yet robust padlock and would not open easily without a key. Jesper looked over to see the driver quietly observing from behind his indentured position. Do you perhaps have a key you can provide me to open this box? Without emotion, the driver replied, There is no key to that box. Jesper stood up. Easy enough then. He headed over to a nearby rock of sizable dimensions and lifted the stone up, carrying the back to the box. If there was ever a time when that lock had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. With one hit, the stone had completely shattered the rusted lock. He bent back down and opened the lid. Inside was an effigy, a crude figure chiseled from stone. Without too much deliberation, Jesper bent down and picked it up, somewhat surprised how heavy it seemed given how light the box had felt. Having expected to find something more akin to gold or gems, he looked questionably to the man, hoping to find an explanation. The driver's smile had once again returned. You are cursed, boy, for deadly is the stone. You have opened what which should never have been opened, and you are cursed. Jesper carried the effigy over to the man and shoved it in front of his face. What is it? That's one. Feeling his disappointment rising to anger now, Jesper tightened his grip on the effigy. One what? You mumbling? I don't know what that word is. And in God's name, why have you no pace upon your person? The man did not seem intimidated. 1 pace. He paused for effect. 12 more, and you will be dead. He only had a second to flinch before the effigy struck him in the head and put an end to his cryptic ramblings. If there was ever a time when the old man had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. Jesper looked down at the sculpted stone figure, now splattered red. Was it cursed? Was he cursed? He had, of course, heard stories of curses and had never doubted their validity in the past, but now that he was standing face to face with the possibility of being cursed, his mind pleaded with him to be skeptical. And if he was cursed, what difference would the knowledge make? A dozen more paces would not be enough to find another living soul, to say nothing of the chances of procuring a remedy. If he did not move from where he stood, he could live maybe another 3 or 4 days, maybe more given the abundance of nearby berries, a plan that, if we ignore its obvious faults, might provide additional opportunities for help to come along. But what good would that do? To be discovered here, beside a body, stolen goods in hand, bloated from berries, and raving about a curse that could very well not be real. No, it would most certainly be better to face one's fate now. Take a dozen paces and see if life goes on. But Jesper found his legs unable to make that first step. His mind was unable to convince his limb to waste any one of his 1/12 of life in a single motion. Feeling desperation sink in, he hopelessly looked about him for a solution, and if by some stroke of luck of gods had heard his plea, a miracle materialized before him, as if he found himself suddenly at the end of a fairy tale. 2 white horses and a carriage of golden trim were beside him, the answer to his immediate prayers. He laughed at his fortune and calculated the short number of paces back to the road. 4. Perhaps only 3 if he jumped. He made a quick survey to see if there was anything he wished to grab before taking the plunge. He thought about removing the driver's fancy coat, as that appeared to be of some value, but the additional risk of undertaking such a task too great to chance, and so, after a profound breath, he took his 2nd, 3rd, and 4th steps, though they were quite large. Seated now behind the horses, he reached for the reins, and suddenly realized that he was still gripping the effigy. If the curse was real, then it would most certainly be better left here. If, on the other hand, the story was fictitious, there may be some appraisal that could be made of the figure. It was, after all, found within a lockbox, whose typical function oft secures objects of value. Having witnessed firsthand the horrors of destitution, Jesper found his mind equally reluctant to allow his hand to let go. If it is cursed, I die. If not today, then tomorrow. And if I die, what care have I? And with that statement said aloud to the horses, Jesper took up the reins with confidence. Oh my god, part 2! Fuck! Miller awoke to some light nudging from a familiar foot. Only one person would have the cheek to awaken her in such an ill-mannered fashion. Shaking the sleep from her eyes, she glared up at him in the darkness, but did not say a word. He nudged her again, teasingly, then stepped back to the dim. After a moment, her eyes for the... part 2 is... there's another fucking part? We'll never know what happened to Jesper. You've been lying to me, so I think we'll know what happened to Jesper. Quietly collecting her things and wits, Miller turned as she left, waving to her young friend who was more than likely already asleep. She crept through the tavern's main passage, careful not to wake the sleeping bandits around her. Like a hero in a book, she often mused. Quietly, she grabbed a bow from the haphazardly formed pile of weapons, shaking the accompanying quiver in the darkness to assess how many arrows it held. She then walked towards the sun-drenched mouth of the cavern, ready to start her shift. Above her, in one of the few trees found in the canyon, Miller could see that Ravia was already posted. She waved, and Ravia waved back. Calling out to each other was strictly forbidden. Anything louder than a gesture in the canyon was forbidden. When Miller reached the rope, Ravia lowered her a braided rope and pointed to the ground behind her. Miller turned, following the finger, and saw a pail of water resting... Holy fuck. Beside a nearby log. She turned back to Ravia, nodded, and secured the pail to the rope. The pail went up first, and in turn Miller followed. Ravia reached across to grab the water. Miller leaned back to give her space. There was not much room for maneuvering in the tree post. A necessary concession for the concealment the outpost demanded. Ravia tilted the pail up to her mouth dramatically, illustrating how thirsty she had been. Miller laughed silently as water poured out, splashing into Ravia's face. It was a bit too daring and noisy of a joke, and had the others been around, they would have certainly been scolded for the unwarranted sound. But Miller appreciated the efforts Ravia took to verbalize the silence of the morning. They had been on third watch together for over a month, and during that speechless time, their friendship had grown into something special. Affection was unsurprisingly scarce among the unholy hounds. She had felt camaraderie before, of course, but intimacy never. Is this gay? From their elevated vantage, the girls could see both the concealed entrance of the cavern as well as a clear view of the bridge that spanned across the canyon. Black Bridge was the link between the Gentry lands and the northern mountains, the overpass that connected Orris and Reddington. To the city-faring travelers of the realm, the bridge was an unavoidable crossing. In the day, the task was to ensure that travelers passed by without stopping. At night, the task was to ensure that they do. Like most of her band, Miller preferred the night. The biting glare of the sun might be tolerable to farmhands and bricklayers, but to a cavern-house bandit, it was a source of constant annoyance. In the day, there was no shroud to conceal her expressions nor hide her thoughts. She felt exposed. Ravia touched her elbow and pointed up. Miller, striving to suppress a budding smile, subtly shook her head in response. There were many signs that the unholy hounds used in lieu of words, but the two of them had developed an extended vocabulary. Gestures quietly forged in the shared solitude of their month among the branches. She watched as Rabia shifted, placing her hands flat on the floorboards beneath them. Miller knew what she was trying to say, but shook her head a second time. It was often more fun to pretend not to understand. Rabia rolled her eyes and turned away, looking back to the cavern. Squinting through the leaves, the two girls held still, watching and listening. It was not long until Miller, too, heard the sounds of approach. Rabia held up two bent fingers, and a few moments later, two men emerged from the bridge's southern end. They were dressed in a familiar uniform, long gray coats with black facings, white waistcoats, and black tricorn hats. They belonged to the local patrol, the Blackguard. Although not an everyday occurrence, their presence at Blackbridge wasn't an unusual sight. It typically indicated an important traveler's impending passage across the bridge, information that the girls would promptly relay to their leaders as soon as the coast was clear. But this report, while exciting, was rarely acted upon. In Miller's 5 years in the Unholy Hounds, she had never once seen a carriage taken in open daylight when the Blackguard was nearby. The men had nearly reached the bridge's north end when Miller heard the horses, faintly at first but growing louder with each passing moment. Ravia's eyes met Miller's, the same concern mirrored in each other's expression. This did not sound like the typical carriage, cautiously approaching the bridge to cross. Instead, the familiar crunch of high-road gravel they heard against the harsh chattering of hoofbeats against stone. Both girls quickly redirected their attention downwards, looking through the foliage. The sounds were not coming from the high road, but from the canyon itself. The horses were coming from below the bridge. In an instant, Miller had nocked an arrow and drawn her bow. Go! Rabia was gone before the whisper had even left Miller's mouth. The young scout was already sliding towards the bank below, racing towards the cave. There was no road that ran below the cavern. There was no reason for numerous horses to be approaching their cave. There was only one reasonable conclusion, and both girls had reached it instantly. The base had been compromised. This was a Blackguard attack. The moment the horses came into view, Miller let her first arrow loose. She was surprised to see a carriage. She had expected cavalry. Before she even finished processing that thought, her second arrow was in the air. Without a trail, it would be unthinkable for a carriage to traverse such rough terrain, yet she watched as the wheel jolted over the rocky riverbed. A third arrow now in flight, and there would be no need for a fourth. The driver slumped over. Fucking hell. Just moments before the vehicle dipped into a small ditch, slamming into an embankment. The force of the sudden halt immediately shattered the two front wheels and catapulted the driver from his seat. Utterly confused now, Miller quickly glanced over her shoulder to see if any horses were also approaching from the rear. Down in the canyon, the entire horde of the Unholy Hounds came spilling forth from the earth as if hell itself had suddenly sprung open. The group seemed even more bewildered than Miller, half asleep and tripping over one another in an attempt to engage an unseen enemy in combat. Miller could see Rabia among their number, the only one looking up at her. Her expression was chilling. There would be no need for a silent gesture to convey what they had both now realized. They had made a mistake. The gang's chieftain, Joffrey Heartslasher, led the others, cautiously approaching the crashed carriage like a suspicious fox would do near a baited trap. There were no words exchanged, and the group crept forward in customary silence. A dozen or so paces in front of the wreckage lay the far-flung driver, an arrow protruded from his broken body, and beside him a blood-stained effigy carved from stone. Miller was inconsolable. Jasper had always been her favorite. He had always shadowed her in the night, clinging to the hems of her every move, the way a child tails behind an older sibling. Tender-hearted, she had always called him, though deep down she had known that wasn't quite true. His appearance of gentleness concealed a raw, resilient durability that emerged in the most perilous of situations. He had been a flower among the nettles of this cave, but he still had thorns, honed by a grim past and 100 hands of misfortune. They buried him in the darkness in the back of one of the larger cavern rooms. He was interred with a berry basket and a silk handkerchief that he had treasured. The mysterious effigy they had found beside him served as a distinguished gravestone, a marker that stood out as somewhat special among the rows of similar swords marking neighboring plots. No one spoke, not even whispers. There was nothing to say. Let's investigate. I assume that's it. This the effigy? Weird looking thing. Rip Jasper. Miller awoke the next day to a thunderous shaking and rattling from the earth, a fall cry from the playful nudging of the previous day. She strained to adjust her eyes, but the choking sting of stirred-up dust caused her to flinch. Panic was also in the air. The sounds of scurried footsteps and clattering feet filled the space around her. But even in alarm, the silence was louder. What was it that sounded so strange? Miller closed her eyes tight and used her feet to guide her along the passage. The whispers around her, the voices were getting louder, and intense voices could be heard ahead, a louder speech than she had ever heard spoken in the canyon. As growing dread grew, as Miller approached the mouth of the cave, her eyes now opened wide despite the dust. Shouldn't it be day? Miller felt a hand in the darkness pulling at her. It was Ravia. The two embraced, and Miller did not need to see her to understand. Ravia placed two bent fingers against Miller's cheek, and with that touch against her face, Miller felt the same sinking feeling from the previous day. Two bent fingers confirmed what Miller had suspected. The girls had forgotten to relay one critical piece of information to the others. An hour or so later, the screams began, blood-curdling cries of hopeless desperation. Captain Fodrick Lee of the Blackguard looked down from the ridge at the canyon to the collapsed entrance of the cave. Ah, so now they speak. That's it? What does this have to do with the game? How long was I fucking reading that? God. We didn't even get to see a kiss. Doomed Yuri. I can't believe Blueprints has Doomed Yuri. Holy shit. Oh my god. Crazy. Crazy. There's a hand. Carriage. I don't even remember what I was fucking doing. Okay. I need to find a key to her ladyship's chamber. Throne room. Oh wait, I don't have enough. Okay, I guess I have to do the gallery. I think you really need to play. What game? One house for each bedroom in your house. One key for every bedroom in your house. I have 2 bedrooms. Throne room still has key. I don't have enough gem for throne room. I guess I'll gallery. There's not really much left for me to do with this day, I feel like. Chinese dating sim. What? I think out of everything I was expecting you to say, Chinese dating sim was not one of the options. Okay, I mean, I don't really think there's anything else to do in this day. What does the telescope do? Oh. Yeah, it's all dead ends. Couldn't find the key for her ladyship's chamber. It was an outer room. I'm assuming it's outside. Maybe it has something to do with the books. Ooh, was there a book in her ladyship's chamber? Book. Is in an outer room. I would assume that means outside, but maybe it just means outside, like a different room. Where else did I want to look for a book? I'm missing one book. You could do something in the drafting studio. Oh, well, I was heading there, so let's do that. I couldn't figure out what there is to do in here. I don't know what the puzzle is. Can I move? Oh! Oh! A very detailed paper model of a safe. December 30th. Could it be the day of today? What is the date? Oh, maybe it's this. November 7th. $11:07. Ah. That's seriously not it? Ah. Okay. December 30th? Is it just today's date? I feel like today's date would be stupid, but I'll fuck it out. 12:30. Okay. Usually the dates are stupid on these safes and don't actually really mean anything. Is there like a date somewhere in here? Oh, I never even realized the maid's chamber is a dual room. That's kind of cool. Remember the paintings. Oh. Emmett, welcome. How are you doing today? How's your day been? Tell me all about it. Paintings. These? Stage and stag. E. E. Nothing in the trash. Oh, gates. There's a lot of gates here. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Count small gates. 3 small gates. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small gates. 3 big gates. Fuck it. 0503. Ah! Boo! That would have been funny. Anything? Any gates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small gates. What if it's just 5? What if the answer is just 5? 0, 5. 0, 5. 0, 5. Fuck. 8. It's a lot of apples. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Is it 8 and then the amount of apples that there is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 37 apples. That's not a date. There's no date with 37 in it. But let's try it anyways. Ah. Well, we tried. Anything on the flip side? Eight dates, crack 8 saves. Weird that November 7th is circled. I already tried November 7th. Should I try it again? It don't work. Am I missing something? No. It's day one. It's not November 7th, but weird that it's circled. It's not circled, it just says day one. What are you fucking talking about? There's something else that's circled? Circle? We can't see it. Weird that it's labeled. Oh! Oh, never mind. What the fuck? Wait, okay, I went and I viewed this apartment recently that, they're just fucking lying on the listing. They're like, it's a 2-bedroom. It's not a 2-bedroom. Oh my god, they changed it to a listing of a 1-bed. Good, because it's not a fucking 2-bed. But it hasn't been rented because obviously it's an egregious price for a 1-bedroom, you know? It's been on the market for like nearly a month now, I think. And they just I still get emails because I like reached out to them, so they're like, oh, you know, you showed interest in this property, let me show you the emails. And I keep getting emails. They keep trying to like put out open house notices and be like, get people to see it. No, exactly, you can stand and sleep in the closet, so that makes it a 2-bed. I'm not even shitting. It was listed as a 2-bed, and the quote-unquote second bedroom was literally a closet. It was a closet. It was crazy. But yeah, I guess they've updated it to a 1-bed now, but it's an egregious price, and I just got an email that they raised the price $100. You don't raise the price when it's been on the market for a fucking month. You lower the price. Oh my god. Crazy. I'm confused. More money equals better, obviously. Yes. Obviously. Why am I so hungry? What the frig? So it has something to do with November 7th. Is it like the distance? Like, is it how many days you've played? Is it November 7th? Wait a second. No, that couldn't be it. I was gonna say, is it November 7th minus December 30th? But that would be like a negative number. Is it... I just can't get over the doomed Yuri in that story, really, honestly. And I'm questioning why the fuck I read that whole thing. Just a coincidence it has gates. Well, I counted the gates. I did the whole gates shit. Okay. 8. There's 8 gates. 1, 2, 8 gates. 8 dates. Crack 8. Safes. Small gates. Count gates. 8 gates. 8 gays. Is it Saturday, November 7th plus 8 gates? Which would be the 15th. Let's try it. 11:15. It would be something stupid like this. No. 11:08. Oh my god. This fucking game. Uncle, in a few hours we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old Mountain Way tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house. This unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine, the thin wire we stood upon above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. As always, Mary. Cool. There's no gem in this one? What the fuck? I can't escape. Okay. Okay, that was number 5. How many letters do I have? Oh, it shows me, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm only missing 1 letter. Oh. Shocking. I mean, I just saw November and guessed the day till it opened. Welcome. How are you doing today? How's your day been? Tell me all about it. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else I could do on this day. I want to do another day, but I'm hungry. I don't think I'll make it through another day. Do I have anything I could eat salami? Huge. Huge discovery. Salami. Nothing to build in the workshop? I don't think so. I don't have the... I mean, we could walk down to the workshop. Might as well. Just driving. Ooh, where are you driving? Road trip? I think you might have been told where the last letter is. Well, I don't remember. I feel a big struggle point for me in this game is the fact that I only play it about once a week to once every other week. And I have a terrible memory as it starts with, you know? Ooh, a business trip. Yeah, I don't have the bomb. So I don't think I can make anything. Yeah, I can't make anything. Unfortunate. Okay. That's all she wrote. Why do I feel like the game is so quiet? Do you guys feel like the game is quiet? I want to get the clock tower. Or am I just noticing that from eating it all day? I feel the same way. I've been eating a lot more fast food lately because I'm just sick of everything that I, like, literally the 5 things that I can eat in my dorm. So I've been eating out more. And yeah, I feel like after you eat fast food, like, even 2 times in a row, it just tastes like shit. Like, tastes like, it literally just tastes like grease. Today is New Year's Eve. Alright. Are we gonna schoolhouse it up again? I think we should. Nom, 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 nom. I wonder if there's a 9th grade. Holy shit, the dining room on floor 1? I don't think that's a good idea. Spare bedroom. What an improvement. You should start Cyberpunk. I should start Cyberpunk. Are not flavors. Yeah, they really do just taste like grease and salt after the first 2 days. Sorry, I'm eating salami. Just needed some sustenance to get me through the last run of the stream. Why no items? Oh, shovel, JK. Oh yeah, dispatch ended. Are you guys sad? No more dispatch. Have you eaten anything other than salami and fast food for the past 2 days? Yes. Oh. Why did I not think that would be locked? Probably be a 2nd season. Yeah, but when? I've eaten other things. Like, soup. I had soup for dinner. Here, not an empty box. Something in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. Draft a room that needs keys and you don't have any. The empty boxes are both true. So if this is true and this is true, these two make each other true. So if this is false, then the empty boxes are both full. Nah, I'm just gonna go here. Can't be asked. Cannot be asked. Yep. Can I open this from the inside? That's dumb. That's dumb. Okay. Back in the den. Might as well utility closet it up. Always good to have an excuse to draft in a utility closet. On, off. There you go. No, what else have I eaten? I've had soup. I had soup for dinner. Taco Bell for lunch. What did I eat yesterday? I had bagel yesterday. Ooh, I love bagel. I love a bagel. I'm a big bagel guy. There's a secret use outside the parlor. That would be fun. Those are ass. I know you jumped in that, so it's not useful anymore. Workshop. The bomb. Some variety, yeah. I had bagel and then I had dumplings. I went to a dumpling place and there was a genuine 10-year-old behind the counter. Rather than a fake 10-year-old, I guess. But, yeah. And like, he looked shocked. Like, he looked confused as to why I was confused. And I'm like, why would I not be confused when I walk into a restaurant and there is a 10-year-old behind the counter? He's like, what do you want? Like, he was like, can I help you? And I'm like, you can get your parents. Like, I'm like, what kind of dumplings? Just, pork dumplings. I get them from my favorite place. I love this place, but they recently raised their prices, and so I'm a little mad at them. 4 squared is 16. 5 times 2, 10. Divided by 3. What? Oh. I missed that there was 2. I was like... 10 plus 5 divided by 3, 5. I don't understand what this means when it's yellow. 1 minus 1? Did you say horse dumpling? Pork! Pork! Pig! Times 5. Don't square till you're there. What? Minus 5. Times 5 is 5. Minus 1 is 4. Divided by 16, I did it wrong. Real treasure not being in the house. I think it's the treasure boxes in the basement, I was thinking. But I don't know. Something outside. Does the basement count as the house? Like the underground? One. Times 5 minus 1 is 4. Maybe just 4 squared? Or 16. 5 by 16 is 1? Oh. Holy shit! I gotta go turn keycard doors on. Floral Moments compilation video at the end of this series. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know if I have the time to sift through how many fucking videos has this had. The diary being in an outer room. Perhaps the treasure box contains the key. Now we're talking. Keycard entry system on. Because now I have a keycard. Get fucked. Oh wait, I have to go back to the beginning again. Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. When we read, we begin with A, B, C. When we sing, we begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. I've been singing recently. Maybe I shouldn't have started this conversation. But you know what? You guys ever get like piss anxiety? I've been struggling with it a long time. My whole life, dare I even say. It's a crippling disease. But yeah. I always have to like distract myself when I'm trying to pee in a public place. And historically, okay, run is over. Historically, I do that by singing something in my head, obviously not out loud. Okay, actually, I think the draft is in the drafting room to the door with many doors. But recently I've been singing this warm-up that I used to do in chorus that always confused me, and it still confuses me, so I always mess it up when I'm trying to pee. Okay. You can draft from foundation. How the fuck do you think I'm getting there? She still doesn't have that item. There's an item where I can go to the foundation? Have you opened the way outside? Obviously not. Okay. The question here is, what door is this? Am I stupid, or is this, so, because the Great Hall has two door. So which door is this? Is it like me here entering the room? Then it's this, the door, so first door on my right. Wait, no, I need the one from... I need the other one. I need the... Okay, I'm entering the room here. I need the one on my left. The one on my left is the last door. Okay. So I need to get the last door. Probably the locked one. No, I assume it's the one where I'm entering the room. I'm entering the room. It's the last one. I'll be really upset if I'm wrong. Yay! Yippee! Ooh, dark room, but I have it on. But do I have to go back? Wait, how am I so low on steps already? What the fuck? I haven't done that much stepping. Would have been really funny if it was locked. Literally, how do I only have 12? How do I only have 12 steps? What the fuck? Oh, but yeah, I've been doing this. You've been going back and forth. Whoops. Oh. You gotta admit that's kind of funny. Yeah, that's kind of funny. That's really fucking funny. What are the odds? There's no keys in commissary? No keys. Well, it's been good. You should cut the book segment out? What? Oh, but yeah, I've been from the VOD. Just post me reading the book as a as a video. Delete it? What? I've been trying to fucking sing this warm-up for the past 5 minutes. But there, like, whenever I have to pee in public, I sing the piss song, which right now is, I've had many over the years. Right now is this warm-up that I used to do in chorus, which when I was singing the do re mi song, that reminded me, because it's like you do a scale, but then you do it backwards, but in the same thing. So you go do, do re mi re do re mi fa sol fa mi re do re mi fa sol fa mi re do re mi fa sol la ti la sol fa mi re do. And but then you have to go all the way up to do. Wait, do re mi fa sol la ti do re mi re do re mi fa mi re do. And then this is where I start getting confused, because I've already gone. I've already done it. I've already fucked up. It's do re do, but no. Once you get to the top, you go backwards. So it's do re mi fa. Wait, fuck. Do re mi fa sol la ti re. Wait. Do re mi fa sol la ti do ti ti la ti do ti la so fa la ti do. Fuck. See, I always can get confused, and my chorus teacher would have us do this in like a round, which is like one we were split into sections, and then we did it. Doing this out loud the next time I use a urinal. it displays dominance. But like my chorus teacher would have us do this like so in the round, so you split sections into, so we're split into like 4 sections already, like soprano 1, 2, alto 1, alto 2, which I was a soprano 2. and the like, so it would be like the soprano 1 would start, and then once they hit Ray, the soprano 2 would start, and then once they hit Ray, the soprano 3 starts. So you're all going at the same time. So it's like if you took that one clip of me of singing it and then you loop it, but like you stagger it, you know? That's what we would do. And it would really confuse me because I would hear another group singing something and then I would be like, oh, that's the answer, but not the answer is not my group. Obviously. Hope you enjoyed my beautiful singing this stream. I've been trying to get more into singing. I want to, for like in future when I audition for Chuba company. Oh my Christ. Whoa. I need to stop scrolling through Twitter on stream because some crazy porn just came up in my It's just like NSFW like art. Sometimes I get it of like, you know, because I follow VTubers. Oh, I follow this artist, that's why. Because they don't just post porn. Wait, looking at their page, it looks like they just post porn now. I followed them like 4 years ago. When they like drew VTuber models, but now it seems like they just post porn. I mean, good for them. What was I fucking talking about? Oh, I've been trying to sing more and like get my confidence up. I want to do a cover. I already know what song I want to do a cover of. Maybe I see how much I get paid. I'm working this winter. Maybe I see how much I get paid if I get money for to fund cover. Because they're pretty expensive. Like, and I want to get like good mixing. I think I could probably get mixing for like 75 bucks. But then like I also have to get art, which is like another like 50 bucks. I want to learn how to mix myself, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, I feel like as an indie VTuber, I always just fucking do everything myself. Like, I've taught myself so many skills, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're not that good at it. Like, mixing, I feel like is something that I don't know if I like have the time to dedicate to actually become really good at. I would probably just be kind of mid at it. I don't know. But I'm trying to have more confidence. I wonder, I think maybe when I get an apartment, maybe I'll feel more confident. Like, because I feel like singing in my dorm room, I feel like everyone can hear it. Like, I already know, well, I assume most people can, like, hear when I stream if they're out in the hallway. My desk is literally up against the hallway wall. It was how it was when I got here, and I can't move a desk, so I couldn't change it. Would I have ideally wanted to put it, like, literally anywhere else? There also isn't really anywhere else in the room it could have gone. Unless I maybe, like, moved it up against the window, but then that would make everything else weird. Like, I don't know. I physically can't move a desk, so... Everyone will hear you. Yeah, but it'll be, like, less, like, I don't know, embarrassing maybe, because I don't have to, like... I don't know. In my mind, I think it would be less embarrassing, but I don't know. I guess it just depends on the building, yeah. You can soundproof a room or a corner. Yeah. There's also, like, would be more room, in theory, to, like... Especially if I end up signing the place that I'm seeing tomorrow. It's a 1-bedroom, which is very exciting. And so it would be like, I could have like more options of like where I would want to record things. If I like found like one area of the place was like more soundproof, less soundproof, you know? But yeah, I really want to move. Said no one ever, but you can afford bedrooms? Okay, this is like the only 1-bedroom that's been in my budget that I've seen in quite literally like 3 months of looking for apartments. But it would be great. I'm like debating if I want to make it a 1-bedroom, like a true 1-bedroom, or if I want to make it kind of like a studio with an office, you know? I think I want it to be a 1-bedroom. As fun as it would be to have an office, I just think that I should probably, like, if I ever want to have any hope of having, like, friends. And also just, like, I've realized living in a dorm room, which is very similar to a studio, because I don't have a kitchen, but I have, like, a bathroom. You kind of go crazy. Not having, like, any separation of life, like, any semblance of, like, the idea of rooms, you know? Like, just everything being in one room, you kind of go crazy. Like, it's a big piece of advice that streamers have is, like, don't have your setup in your bedroom, which has never been something I've been able to not have. Like, I've always had to have my setup in my bedroom, because right now I literally only have a bedroom, and, you know, when I lived at home, I also only had a bedroom. It's not like we have, like, a fucking office I could use. But, like, I feel like just the concept of having other rooms, is everything in one room where everything is easily accessible. No, but it's like everything is too accessible. Like, I have to, this is the only place there is. I can't go in another room. Like, I can't be like, oh, my bedroom is so messy, but I don't want to be in the mess. You know? Like, there is only bedroom. Everything is bedroom. I want a couch. I want a couch and a TV and, like, a table to eat my food at. Like, I have to eat my food at my desk. And I don't have a sink. I don't have a like, a kitchen sink. Right now, I don't have a kitchen. So, I do all my dishes in my bathroom sink, which is disgusting. In my mind, you know. Gross. Like, I just need more separation of life. So, if I got this 1-bedroom, it would be good. There are definitely some drawbacks. It's a very high walk-up. I would have to walk up many stairs. Am I disabled? Yes. I'm telling myself it would build the muscles in my knees. Have I figured out how I would do groceries yet? No. But we'll see. Sometimes it's not, like, too bad. Like, I've been to a couple of walk-up buildings. Some are worse than others, you know? Some walk-ups feel like you walk forever. Like, the stairs seem very much stairs. Some, not very much stairs, you know? So, maybe it will be not very much stairs. Don't they legally need to have an elevator? No. I think if a building is built before a certain year, it doesn't need to have an elevator. Like, legally. I can see. I mean, I can check on this specific building. 1015? Oh, no, not 1015. Not 1015. Closer to, like, the 3... No. The 4 to 8 option. Not a great... Wait, I'm looking at it on Google Maps here. I didn't actually look at it on Google Maps before. Oh, this is the place next door. I was like, why the fuck does this look like... I was like, this don't look right. It wasn't right. It wasn't for the place that I am looking at tomorrow. But probably a good idea for me to look at where I would be. I don't think I've been over here yet. Or at least I don't think I've walked down this block. It's kind of nice. Is this the place? That's definitely not the place. You're not that old. I am that old. I get kind of winded going up like one flight of stairs. I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm gonna be real and true. I'm gonna speak my truth with you guys, okay? I have bad knees. I can't walk. I can't walk very far, very much, very often. Yeah. The place is old enough. Oh. Huge discovery has been made, you guys. Huge discovery. Oh. I really like this place. Wait, why does it say... I'm just looking at an apartment on stream right now. Like... why not? But yeah, do I think I will get this apartment? Probably not. It's probably a long shot. It seems like a very in-demand thing. Would it be amazing? Would it change my life? Yes. And I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to see it tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, tomorrow tomorrow I'm not streaming. But tomorrow is build day of V Civilization. I'm planning on being online most of the day. But yeah, something funny happened. So I'm in the Merchants Guild Discord server, right? And we talk about Merchants Guild stuff. And I logged on today and I was like typing, like good morning to everybody because today is like the one day that we're not playing on the server. Oh, reconnection successful. Are we back? Are we so back? Stream dead. I think we're so back. Yeah. We'll actually never know if it was a good morning. We'll never know Laurel's good morning story. I'm back! You guys are so dramatic. Right? Right? Okay, yeah, we're back. So I'm like, good morning. And they're like, wait, when did it cut off? I don't know. I'll start from the beginning. I'm typing good morning. And then someone else goes, Laurel, while you're here. And I'm like, while I'm here? Oh my god, Vispo EN just announced a new member. Her model is so cute! Shut up! Oh my god, her model is so cute. It's showing me gaming clips. I don't want to see the gaming clips. I don't want to see her play Valorant. I want to see what her model is. Oh! It's so cute. Oh my god. Guys, I wish I could be in Vispo so bad, but I am so ass at video games. Do they take people who are like really skilled at sucking at video games? Like, oh, this model is so cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god. Oh, sometimes a corporate VTuber debuts and I'm just so jealous of their design. Like, oh my god, it's so cute. Fuck. I'm so distracted. I'm so incredibly distracted. But yeah, they were like, oh, Laurel, while you're here. And I'm like, while I'm here? What are you talking about while I'm here? I've talked to this person like 2 times. And they're like, while you're here, Laurel, I took your wood. I took your dark oak wood. And I was like, what? And they were like, oh, I've been looking for dark oak wood the whole server, and I saw you had some in your chest, so I took it. And I was like, I didn't actually say any. I don't remember saying anything. They were like, oh, I've been looking for dark oak wood the whole server, so I saw it in your chest and took it. And I think I responded, there's dark oak trees all over the map. But in my head, I was going, why the fuck would you steal my stuff? Like, and they were like, if you show me where I can find dark oak trees, I could see if I could get some back for you. And I'm like, I sure hope you'd give it back. Like, after you stole my stuff. Like, what happened to asking for it? Like, even you could have asked in the Discord. Like, all chests are communal. And it's not even like I have some chests outside my house that are like old stuff that I had. Like, my dark oak wood was in the chest in my house, like upstairs. Like, you had to go up into like my quote-unquote room that doesn't have a bed because we don't have sheep, but you had to go like into my room to get into and look through my chests to find the dark oak. And I'm like, what? Why? Like, it's not, we have communal chests. Why were you in there in the first place? It's not like you knew I had dark oak. You're just going into my house and snooping around. Like, I don't know. And now I'm like, did they take anything else? Like, do I need to start labeling things? Like, but yeah. Can you not get bed from string? String is extremely rare. They turn down the spawn rate for string. Like, there's no spider webs because it's a generated, it's a like custom map. And then there is like severely decreased drops of like, what do you call it, string from spiders, like if you kill spider. But yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday for the second to last day of BACKSEATING. I'm so sad. I don't want it to end. I think petition for it to, no one's made a mob farm. They did, but apparently like the spawn rates are kind of fucked up, so it doesn't really work. I don't know. But yeah, it's the second to last day. If I don't die during build day on Friday, which is a possibility. It's only a week long. Yeah, it's only a week long. That's why I've been streaming it so much. Like, it's such a short event. It's only a week. It ends on Sunday. I'm sad. I don't want it to end. I don't know, but I feel like I've really been enjoying BCiv, but I do feel like I've been struggling. Build days, if you die on a build day, you do stay dead. Do you get something for living to the end? I don't know. But apparently, on Saturday, they're supposed to, like, spawn a warden? So, I don't know. I might die on Saturday. I don't stand a chance against a warden. But I feel like I've really been enjoying socializing, but I definitely feel like I've been struggling with, like, the role-playing. Some people have been getting really into it, and I'm really bad at role-playing. Like, I don't, like it. I don't. And I guess I didn't expect the roleplay to be as heavy as it has been on the server. But I'm very bad at it. And I don't like doing it very much. So I'm trying my best. I am trying my best, but I'm not very good at it. I'm very awkward, I feel like. I struggle with socializing in the first place, and then you throw in this other element, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Which I feel like is so weird, because, like, usually people who are antisocial are, like, so good at role-playing. Like, they love LARPing or some shit. But, like, I've never been into it. I never... It's part of the reason why, like, even my, like, YouTuber doesn't have much lore. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm very good at it. In this ad, because I missed her name in the ad, and the ad didn't even link to anything. Dang. She's gotta get better branding. You're role-playing as a VTuber. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, yeah. I am trying my best. I'm trying my friggin' best. These are so cute. Sorry, someone just posted a art commission. It's only 10 bucks. Only 10 bucks. You guys. 10 bucks? Chibi for 10 bucks? It's so cute. Her debut is coming up. Send it! Send it, send it, send it. I wanna know. When are you going back to your own server? Next week. And then we're gonna have the tournament on the 23rd. Yes, tournament on the 23rd. Huge. Sent. Let me see. Check this shit out. Wait, I know her! Okay, this is Heart Sync. This is, okay, I'm really intrigued by this company. And also, I love her model. I'm so jealous of it. It is the cutest thing ever. I literally saw her just from a post of her model, and I oh my god, it's so cute. I want a cute fucking model. Like, I want like a $5,000 model. Ugh. If I won the lottery, I would tell no one, but there would be signs. And it would be me spending an exorbitant amount of money on a model. Oh, she's so cute. She already has an ASMR video up. I follow. Subscribe. Oh my god, Speaka's live. Speaka's playing Uma Musume. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'm supposed to take a shower, but I don't want to. There's also this other girl from her generation, Sienna. I also really like her model. Oh, they also started posting ASMR 2 months ago. Huh. That is curious. So this is now a react stream. Yes. Yes it is. But yeah. I will see you guys on Saturday. Sleep tight. Don't let bed bug bite. Good night. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Good night, Wes. Good night, Vestera. Good night, Darkside. Good night, good night. Don't let bed bugs bite.